What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. A new number exceeds monster. Exceeds monster was revealed earlier today. Yep, indeed, it's already up on YgoPro, so let's try it out. This card caught my attention. It's definitely one of the better cards revealed past couple of days within, well, you know, the upcoming set in the OCG. It's a generic rank 8 exceed, Dragravion, I believe the name is. It only needs 2 level 8 monsters. So I've seen this build on Carloncho's store. It posted it up. Again, I'll leave the original link in the video description. I've made some small changes, but again, don't take this build for granted. It definitely needs work, but I wanted to playtest this new rank 8 exceed, this Dragravion. It's very similar to Utopia Kaiser. Again, you know Utopia Kaiser, the YCS prize card. Well, this basically has the same effect. Again, 2 level 8 monsters, detach something, and then you can reveal 2 different number monsters, exceed monsters from either your extra deck or your graveyard. So that's good, you can reveal them from your graveyard as well. Here I have a couple of options, and I have Hope Harbinger, of course, the Numeron Dragon for the potential OTK, and the Dark Matter Dragon indeed, but well, anyway, like the other two you'll be revealing most of the time. Then you can pick one of those, and then one of those will be special summoned. Again, you get to choose which one, and then the other card that didn't get picked will be put as an, at least will be used as an exceed material for that particular exceed. So this is quite of a good card. It's definitely has potential for, well, you know, like top tier play, top tier material for, well, highly competitive play in any level 8 turbo-ish deck. I'm looking at Blue-Eyes, for example. It won't make them super top tier, but it's something to consider about. I mean, like a free Hope Harbinger, for example, you have more options. Other options there are not included here in the super tight extra deck, but again, the build definitely needs work. I've personally added in some trade-ins, again, to spice things up. Basically, well, going first, going second, the deck can do both. Levianeer is such a disgusting card, as you know, I don't need to explain that, but you have so many options, especially going second. Thanks to the Danger Engine, and of course Levianeer Search Ball, well, with a couple of, like, you know, the Dragon Searcher, you know what's what I mean. The deck goes together, and you can definitely, if going second, you can definitely push for a game, special summoning multiple monsters directly on the field, maybe battle it out against a couple of your opponent's negates, since it's definitely one of the biggest weaknesses of this deck still. Then again, you have the dangers, 1-for-1 removal, depending on if you're getting lucky, right? This was the first tool. No, this was not one of the first, this was the first tool, and completely overlooked Dragravion's effect is that as soon as you use its effect, only that exceed monster can attack, or at least, yeah, indeed, that exceed monster can attack, and I was like, well, reading the cards does help, right? But small mistake, small error on my part. It was the first one, so whatever, I guess it's fine, doesn't really matter too much. The red dragon negating the Titanic Galaxy, and just in case, if my opponent does survive here in this situation, I should be able to reborn Hope Harbinger with Dragravion's effect, unless I'm mistaken. Anyway, second tool going first, the deck definitely has potential. If you're Brick, you can make like any rank 8 exceed, and I'm looking at the Galaxy one, you know, overlaying for Dark Matter Dragon, and if you're getting Dark Matter Dragon's effect off, you're in a very good position. Let's say your opponent already burned through like 1, maybe 2 hand traps, preventing your dangers from activating, or, you know, your trade-in or your other search cards from resolving, and then I'm looking at Ash Blossom. You can make your, what is it called, your Dark Matter Dragon, set up your graveyard with like the smaller guard dragons, and well, they're right, you have Levianeer with that quote-unquote forceful sentry effect. You have 2 negations indeed. So yeah, the deck definitely has potential. Going first, going second, you can do so many things, right? Dropping the level 3 guard dragon, the level 1 guard dragon, not really sure about the levels, not too important here in this situation. They're just, you know, low level fodder for both Link 1 guard dragons. Making sure, again, you know, doing some standard guard dragon shenanigans. Seldom and Greats, this time going first, again going for the Link 2 red dragon, yeah, basically the same place, right? Okay, again going for the rank 8 exceed, Hope Harbinger, Ringer, Titanic Galaxy, and the Red Dragon. So double negate, and also that Dragravion can also not be targeted by your opponent's card effect. So again, quite nifty, but you know, in today's format, like 2019, that's not really that important. Well, there are multiple cards that don't target, but it could be good, let's say against the Nightmares, for example. Anyway, so okay, the opponent does have the side, artifact side, I guess it's fine. I'm not going to negate artifact side. Call by the Grave, I'm definitely going to negate. It's a superb card against this particular deck. Anyway, so dropping the level 3 Guard Dragon and again going for game. Basically the same moves as I did before, right? Standard stuff. Going second this time. Well, yeah, what can I do? The deck doesn't run hand traps, same as the build. Again, original profile will be in the video description, you know, because of the dangers, right? Potential side-taking hand traps if needed, but I don't really know. You can definitely go second without hand traps, dangers, forcing out your opponent's back rows, your opponent's negations, less hand traps, and maybe you can definitely go for the push eventually, as you know, push for a game. But artifact side, that one card stun, and again, not really sure, you will see that I make a very strange move, but whatever, right? So Levianeer, and I opt to the side, and I forgot, yeah indeed, I completely forgot artifact side's effect. I was like, okay, let's pop the field spell, let's pop side, you know, go for dark matter, etc, but I was like, alright, artifact side. So that's a small mistake, a small error on my part, although I don't think it would have mattered too much, right? He has too many options. Again, he still has his normal summon, if I'm not mistaken. Goes for the Boral Sword, which can't activate its effect, since he already used up the horse, right? But yeah, whatever, he has multiple negations, he has that Icarus attack, right? Rage, Salamangreat's Rage. The Emperor top deck is quite delicious here in this situation, but it's not going to matter. I can go for the rank 8 Exceed play, nope, that's not going to get it. I can use Emperor, but as we know, since he got the back Roar, I believe the name is. Roar is definitely going to negate the Emperor's effects. Another example here, going first, again, some same, well, standard plays, right? Not really the best hand, but any rank 8 Exceed play can fix this particular hand by going for, yeah, your Dark Matter Dragon, right? Dark Matter Dragon sending something like the Strudel, the smaller dragons, the Blue-Eyes, triggering the Guard Dragons, etc, making sure that you can get the Guard Dragon plays off, right? And then Saryuja getting those extra draws, a potential special summon from the hand, any level 8 monster would do. Levianeer, I probably should have used Levianeer's Forceful Sentry effect, since again I had multiple rank 8 Exceed plays ready. It's fine though, so special summon the Danger Bigfoot, again going for the Dragravion, that's a small hinder, like Master Rule 3 you don't need the Link monster opening up the extra monster zone, but Dragravion feels kinda balanced because of that. So anyway, multiple negations, same board. I mean, this is definitely a strong board. You have a follow-up play with Blue-Eyes alternative and potential rank 8 Exceed play depending on what you draw, or what you draw, right? Well, that doesn't really matter. Saryuja still has a special summoning effect, so yeah, this again is GG well played. It very much is the same as most rules, but that's how the deck works, right? Danger Blue-Eyes and focusing on your rank 8 Exceed play. So again, like always, feel free to leave suggestions about the build. There's definitely a lot of work, but I like this new number 97 Dragravion. There's a lot of potential. It's one of those cards that, you know, was recently revealed, and it's one of those cards that can definitely be played like on high competitive level, or at least regionals level, definitely. But yeah, as I mentioned before, the build definitely needs work. The extra deck is super tight, as you see here in the quote-unquote side deck. Oh, yeah, side deck. It's not really side deck, but again, you have so many options. Desires, not really sure about that. Hand traps, nah, probably not. The build that was playing, or you know, the original build played the triple Barbaros, again, boosting up those rank 8 Exceed plays. The extra deck definitely needs work, but again, that's up to you, right? If you want to main deck other options for Dragravion, maybe one Dragravion should be, or at least, yeah, it's probably enough. Well, then again, yeah, it's like it's a nifty card, right? It's so easy to make, and you can also reborn the number monsters from your graveyard, so that's something to keep in mind. So that was probably one of my reasons why I added in 2 Dragravions here in the in the extra deck. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and feel free Don't leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.